In this video, we're going to talk about 5 things you need to know about Morro Bay. We're getting to it right now. All right, friends. Well, welcome back to Central Coast Living. And if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're back, glad to see you here. My name is Verenice, and I'm a local real estate broker here on the Central Coast. I grew up here, raised my kids here, and I am still here. So in this channel, we talk about real estate, lifestyle, and everything in between. If you've been thinking about moving to the Central Coast and just not quite sure where you want to land, then this channel is for you. So I try to save you some time and money and give you as much information in these videos to give you a good feel for the area. So be sure and subscribe, hit that like button if you like the content that we're giving you. It helps other people just like you find the information. And feel free to reach out day, evening, weekends. It does not matter. We have people just like you giving us a call wanting to move here, relocate here, leave here, or move within the county. And we just absolutely love it. So we can't wait to hear from you. Okay, so in this video, I wanted to bring some information to you about Morro Bay, California. So this is one of our little towns, our scenic coast towns here on the Central Coast, Central California. And it is such a sweet little spot. And I have some 5 things that I want to share with you. Just a brief summary on this one to kind of give you a feel for it and see if it might meet your criteria. So again, this is a small town on the Central Coast. It's ways off from San Luis, but not too far from San Luis Obispo. If you're researching surrounding areas from San Luis. So I'm going to bring up a map. And the first thing I want to tell you is, before I show it to you on the map and orientation in the county, is that this is truly fisherman's area.
Let's go fishing.
There is fishing going on here. And that fish is brought in, and this is the most sustainable fish that you can have here on the Central Coast, here in our little area, and brought in. And there's a fish market, Giovanni's, that provides this, and it is amazing. So fresh out of the water, onto your plate, into your home to be able to cook up or enjoy. This is it. And if you love oysters, well, you have just reached oyster heaven. So this is one of the true places that offers that to you at most of the time of the year, different things throughout the year. So you are going to enjoy the fish that are literally out of the Pacific Ocean onto your plate here in Morro Bay, California. As you can see behind me, Morro Bay rock is definitely one of the symbols that represents Morro Bay. This volcanic monument that's here, which is over 500 feet tall. You cannot climb it. There is a surrounding beach area that you can really come up to it. But this is definitely one of the iconic things, iconic piece of rock that's very well known in Morro Bay. So this puts that on the map here for our area. And like I mentioned, it is a fisherman's location, and there's a lot of boating, a lot of fishing. So it is that kind of vibe for it in this area. So again, Morro Bay is definitely a hot spot to consider, especially if you're loving fish, love boating, stuff on the water. This is the place for you. All right. So one of the things that you need to realize in Morro Bay is that it is a tourist area, not as heavy as other of our beach areas. However, there are beach rentals that can happen here for short-term rentals, vacation rentals. So as you're exploring Morro Bay and perhaps a place to purchase here or relocate to, go to the city, go to the websites, and check out what vacation rentals might be near the property that you are maybe inquiring about, or the neighborhood that you might have pinpointed. Because again, just like everywhere on the Central Coast, Morro Bay is going to have little pockets of neighborhoods that some are going to be closer to the beach area, and then some are going to be farther from the beach area. So you're going to want to really do some exploring and your due diligence in figuring out what locations have those vacation rentals around it. All right, friends, if you're finding the information of value, please be sure and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future content. Hit that like button. It helps other people just like you find the information. Give us a comment. Let us know what it is that you want to know about. All right, another thing that you need to take note of, this is number 2, we'll bring up the map later, so stay tuned and don't leave. So the second thing I want to make you aware of is that there is not a lot of shopping available here in Morro Bay.
I have to go shopping now.
And I don't mean like big, clothes shopping or fashion shopping or furniture shopping. I mean just like your day-to-day shopping stuff. There's one grocery store, couple of drugstores. So it is pretty tiny in that sort of capability of what it facilitates. So there's something pretty cool about that. But it can also be something that, if you're somebody that needs something all the time or always needs something for your business or for a young family, you just got to plan ahead. So the shopping opportunities for your kind of day-to-day stuff is a little bit limited. In addition to that, you don't have medical right there. So you're going to need to go to San Luis Obispo for medical care because there's not a lot of there isn't any big hospitals around you. So you're going to have to drive to San Luis 20 minutes into town and get the medical care. So that's something that, just depending on your health, if that's something that's important to you, be sure and note that Morro Bay just doesn't have shopping and, more importantly, the medical, not right there, but close by. So just take note of that. All right, so the third thing I want to make you aware of is kind of what Morro Bay's ecosystem is, or its climate.
It's officially crazy weather.
As I've explained in other videos, we have a really unique microclimate here throughout the whole county. Little pockets offer little things, little changes. So in this particular town, Morro Bay, it's just a little bit more grayer and a little bit more damp. You've got that coastal influence. So it's a little bit more cooler, and that might be better for you if you're used to hot weather and have been wanting to get away from that. Then Morro Bay is going to be the spot for you. So sometimes this affects people's psyche, as I've said. The beach is a wonderful thing. However, it can be a bit gray. So again, just take note of that. You've got the beach lifestyle with a little bit of grayness, a little bit of dampness. And in October, you do have some different weather there. Here, it's warmer. Around here, our winter can be a little bit warm. I mean, you don't have your Christmases of chilliness. But however, when the sun goes down, certain times of the year, that coolness sets in. But for the most part, Morro Bay does have that gray weather, that really heavy coastal influence. So that's just something that you need to kind of be aware of and know as you're coming into our area and taking a look at different beach towns. Okay, so one of the neatest things, this is the fifth thing that I think is super special for Morro Bay, is just the drive to it.
Once I hit the coast highway, I didn't stop.
It is on the scenic Highway 1. All right, so let's just take a note of where San Luis is in comparing it, the distance to Morro Bay. It's not that bad, and you're going to take the 1, and that is literally no traffic. As you can see, we're not looking at graffiti on the way there. You're not looking at high-rise buildings. It is hills. It is nice trees and just super, super pleasant, very relaxing to get to San Luis to Morro Bay. So it is definitely a plus. Again, it could be a little bit isolated, as I said, because of the shopping and then this and then that. So, just take note of that, but it is a special little spot. We'll bring more about it in other videos, but just wanted to give you some pointers, some little insights about that. Morro Bay is definitely a spot that if you're really looking for the slow lifestyle, that's a place to consider. All right, friends, the only way that we can help you find that sweet spot here on the Central Coast is you've got to reach out. You've got to give us a call, text, email, day, evening, weekends. It does not matter, because we have your back when you're moving to the Central Coast, Central Coast, California. So until the next video, we'll catch you later.